Now I just have to grab the Twitch chat thingy. Here we are. Ah, fuck. I forgot to do a Twitter thing. I need to do that. I love this. It's great. I'm a dork. Hello, Miss Huffy. Yes, you are the first comment. I forgot to tweet out we were streaming today. Tweet. Okay, I have done the tweet. The tweet is done, and now I am ready to continue the stream. Hello, everybody. So, welcome. So here is a thing that I'll wait for a couple more people to get into the stream before I explain what's going on and why I am not talking about talking as the mouse that rules all worlds. And so I will wait until everybody kind of gets in and is able to kind of see that we are streaming. Actually, I should probably... Does one of my mods want to @, everybody and do my Twitch plug for me real quick? If you do, I would love you forever. If you want to plug me in the Discord. I got it. Never mind, y'all. We're gonna... And where is my... You know what? It'll add everybody through StreamCord eventually, so it'll be fine. Oh, no, hey, hello, thank you, Mauve, for doing that. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, my dear, dear friend. Okay, so, I do want to kind of get this out of the way first. No matter how many vocal warm-ups I do, my voice will not survive 4.5 hours of Mickey Mouse. So instead, what I did was I created a command, !Mickey, that will give me a message, shush your face, that'll give me a message that'll tell me to be Mickey Mouse for a solid 5 minutes, give or take. But that's kind of how this is going to work. It's got a 2-minute cooldown, so you can't do it over and over again, so I'm not just spending the entire stream as Mickey. It's not going to happen. My voice won't take it. It just won't happen. But what I can do for you is I can play this game as Mickey for 5-minute intervals to give my voice a bit of a rest between each command. I have not made it where just mods can do the command. Everyone has access to it. So anybody who wants to do !Mickey and hear me switch immediately, maybe not seamlessly, but immediately to Mickey Mouse, hello Zorb, can do it. So, we're gonna continue now as Mickey through the tower. Come on, pals. Ha-ha. Yeah, no, that strains the living hell out of my voice. No. I need to put the cooldown on higher amount.
Oh Lord, this is definitely gonna suck for me. Oh no! Why is the cooldown not working? Because I know that wasn't 2 minutes. That's just not fair. goodness. I do, somewhere. It's over there. I'm gonna have to go grab it here in a minute. But I do have water. Thank you. Oh, that's okay, Zorb. I appreciate it. I know. I've noticed there's no cooldown. But if my throat gets too dry and I can't do the Mickey voice anymore, I won't. I will just switch to my regular one.
Because sometimes Mickey hurts the throat. Goodness. Stretches the vocal cords, though, and it's going to make my voice slightly higher as in natural range. Oh, I do need to put one of those up there, Zorb. I have not made a hydrate command, but I need to. You are correct. Thank you.
Oh, no. Oh, boy. This is going to be wonderful, isn't it? Eventually, I'll just start switching to other voices.
Yeah, I have.
I have given you power. It's too much. Oh, no. I've given you more power than you can handle. This is a secret tool we'll use later.
Things haven't changed one bit.
Well, it's a good thing we're on the job then.
So, the worlds aren't at peace after all?
Gotta love the PNG mouths. It's the best animating. I did get a new ability, though, which I can't use yet. Combo Boost. I don't really need Guard. We're just gonna go with Combo Boost instead. Oh no! Oh no, two extremely attractive women bullying me. Oh, the sorrow. Oh, the woe is me.
That one lost me a fucking watcher. That one lost me a viewer.
Hey there.
Sarah, show some respect.
Oh no! Listen,
So,
if I stop, it's because
you
my
are
throat's
Sora.
hurting. Don't bully me that
Now
bad.
then, have you seen the king yet?
Yes, we did, Master, but we didn't get a chance to talk to him.
Yes, the king has been quite busy of late. Therefore, it would seem that the task of instructing you three falls upon my shoulders. You have a perilous journey ahead of you. You must be well prepared.
You mean
Oh no!
we have to go on another quest? I was looking forward to finding my friend Riku, so we could go back to the islands.
Yes, I know. However, everything in your journey, Sora, is connected. Whether you will find your way home to the islands, whether you will return alone or with your friend, and whether or not the islands will still be there.
Listen here, Stanley Yelnats.
And the key that
Welcome.
connects them all is you, Sora.
I'm the key?
Chosen wielder of the Keyblade, you are the key that will open the door to light.
This man's beard is glorious.
This book contains valuable knowledge you will need for your journey. Study it carefully.
We will not be reading the book. Reason being,
Once you have
I know all
finished,
this shit already.
we will speak of the enemies you will surely confront.
Exactly. No one said Sora could read.
Yeah.
Tower map. Which will you read? The beginning. So here's what we'll do. I will let these flash on screen, and if for those of you who watch the VODs want to read it, you can pause. That's a good headcanon. I could get behind that. Honestly, I could. Okay, everybody, let's go. The longer I do this voice, the less strain it seems to be putting on my throat. That's pretty cool.
But wait a sec. How come the Heartless are still running around?
Your past endeavors did prevent an immense effusion of Heartless from the Great Darkness. Make no mistake about that. However, the Heartless are darkness made real, and darkness yet lingers in every heart. The Heartless are fewer, but while darkness exists in a single heart, it will be difficult to eliminate them.
Before we continue, I want to read to you I'm looking at over here where I see all of the active channels that are also streaming at the same time as me. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 people playing Elden Ring, and here I am playing a game that came out in 2005.
Gorge, that must mean if everybody's heart was full of light, them heartless would go away.
Now, it is time to speak of the enemies that you will encounter. If one such as you, Donald, yields to the darkness in their heart, they too will become a Heartless. But you know this. The Heartless are always lurking and ever seeking to capture new hearts. Never let your guard down. Now then. At times, if someone with a strong heart and will, be they evil or good, becomes a Heartless, the empty shell they leave behind begins to act with a will of its own. An empty vessel whose heart has been stolen away. A spirit that goes on even as its body fades from existence. For you see, no bodies do not truly exist at all. No bodies may seem to have feelings, but this is a ruse. They only pretend to have hearts. You must not be deceived.
Nobodies. They don't exist.
Now then, the being you see before you is known as a dusk. They are the most common form of nobody. But there are others, some larger, some with frightening and unique powers. Be vigilant. On your journey, you will meet an alarming number of dusks. They will all attempt to do you harm. Still, they are nothing but empty shells, destined to return to darkness. But the beings you see before you now are different. These powerful nobodies have formed a group called Organization 13. It commands the lesser nobodies.
Organization 13.
While Heartless act on instinct, nobodies function in a higher manner. They can think and plan, and it seems they are working towards a goal. What that goal is, we do not know. The king sensed the danger and journeyed forth to fight it. He found the Dark Realm's Keyblade and with it closed the door. Now he's traveling from world to world, fighting the Heartless as he seeks the answer to the riddle of the Nobodies and Organization 13.
Then I guess we better go find the king first.
But where could he be?
Well, we won't know till we look.
Yeah, and the king must know where Riku is, because the two of them were together in the Realm of Darkness when we closed the door. You know, after defeating Ansem.
So, before you go, you will need more suitable traveling clothes. Those look a bit too small for you. Through there, you'll find 3 good fairies. If you ask, they'll create for you appropriate garments.
Gorge, Sora, you sure are growing fast.
I guess.
So, Kleb, if you go through and you watch, because I have VODs, if one of my wonderful mods wants to exclamation point YouTube so that they can see, yeah, thank you. You can go to my YouTube channel and watch it from the beginning if you start at the Birth by Sleep playthroughs, starting with Terra, and you pay attention to, like, the dialogue. The plot's not all that convoluted, it's just you have to pay attention. Basically, in summary, this kid was given the ability to use a Keyblade by a guy called Ventus when he was a little kid. Riku was given the ability to use a Keyblade by a guy named Terra. They were on a mission to stop the negative emotions in the world. It's one of my squirrels. They were able to they were on a mission to stop the negative emotions in the world and stop Master Xehanort from basically taking over. And now we have stopped Xehanort within Terra's body, which then became a Heartless, which is who we fought as Ansem in the last game, or in Kingdom Hearts 1, not the last game, because the last game was Chain of Memories. And then in Chain of Memories, Sora was put into a machine where his memories were basically, he was put into a machine where his memories were repaired. It's a lot. It's not convoluted. Complicated, yes. Convoluted, no. Like, there are lore reasons why certain things happen, and there are good explanations.
You guys, Riku and the king. I don't care who this organization is or what it's planning. With the 5 of us, I mean, 6 of us, there's nothing to worry about, right?
Yeah.
An image of you utilizing your strength flows through your mind. An image of you utilizing your magic to its fullest flows into your mind. An image of you obtaining old powers flows through your mind. This one's new for Final Mix. An image of you possessing all abilities flows into your mind. An image of the Keyblade unleashing its ultimate power flows through your mind. And then this one is an image of you overcome by the power of darkness flows through your mind. That one's scary. Yeah! The plot of Kingdom Hearts is similar in complication to the plot of Chrono Trigger.
You come to the right place. I'll do the designing. Oh, that will never do.
I agree, the olive drab green was gross.
But don't you like this better?
We're just being RGB'd to death.
Are you certain? Blue.
Would you just decide?
Oh, well.
All right, then. Together now, dears. And no more squabbling. Oh, my.
Oh, it's lovely. Oh,
This is the single best outfit in Kingdom Hearts.
Dashing.
Bar none.
Now, those aren't ordinary garments.
They have very special powers. Take the orb.
No, I'm saying, yeah, of Sora's.
And watch what happens.
Ah, okay. I like the plaid. I just like the way his gear transforms in this one.
Two Keyblades.
This journey's going to be twice as difficult as your last.
Zorb, a woman of my own heart.
Your garments also have other
I love
powers,
Legend of Mana.
But you'll have to discover what they are as you continue on your journey.
Okay, I'll do my best. And thanks a lot.
Oh, and there's something else for you from Master Yen Sid. Oh, boy!
I now have a second Keyblade, Starseeker. And the ability to use the Valor form. Valor is a drive transformation that will allow you to just kind of use two Keyblades at once. And it shows up in cutscenes. Sora, I think you dropped something. Huh? Must have fallen out of your pocket, dude. What is it? Part of a picture? Slowly making me like Kingdom Hearts, and I want to fight you over it. Kingdom Hearts is fun. I like Kingdom Hearts. I think it is sometimes a better watched experience than it is a played experience. Is this a gift too? Oh, we don't know anything about that. But if you find it in your pocket, it must have something to do with your adventure. Hold on to it, dear. In fact, you should hold on to any other pieces you come across in your journey. Jiminy, I'll take that.
I'll make sure to note them in my journal.
Okay, you can say it's convoluted. I can disagree.
the gummy ship.
Hey, it's our only mode of transportation.
So you guys ready to go?
Now,
That's fair.
just a moment. Because of your previous endeavors, the worlds have returned to their original states. That means the pathways between them have disappeared.
How do we get around?
Do not fear. If what the king suspected proves true, the worlds have prepared new pathways along which you may travel. These pathways may be utilized by unlocking special gates. How these gates are opened, I'm afraid I do not know. However, the Keyblade will serve as your guide. When a beam of light radiates from the Keyblade, return to the gummy ship. Though the worlds may seem far apart and out of reach, they nonetheless remain connected by invisible ties, as do our hearts.
Our hearts are connected.
That is correct.
Got it.
But be warned, as you proceed, the heartless and the nobodies will be using their own paths, corridors of darkness, to travel from world to world. They may be attempting to link these dark pathways to the gates between the worlds.
Hey, that's not fair.
Now then, that is all the information I can give to you. Go forth, Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Everyone is waiting.
Okay, let's get going.
Master Yensen.
We sure do appreciate the help.
I'm glad that you guys were allowed me to be your Kingdom Hearts experience for the most part. Myself and Mauve, I really appreciate everybody for doing it. I'm kind of sad though, because I won't be able to bring you Dream Drop Distance for a hot minute, even though I really want to, and I won't be able to bring you 358 Days or Recoded because they're movies. They're cut. I can't bring, so we can't play them.
Yes, dear. I wonder whose it was.
Malefa!
When I get
No,
a new
you mustn't
computer,
remember her
I'll be able to
name.
do both of those games, though.
She was a mean old witch. Oh no, the
Kingdom
memories
Hearts
are coming
Dream Drop
back.
Distance was
What do
Kingdom
we
Hearts
do?
3D on the
What do we
3DS.
do? Goodness me.
Oh,
This is
whatever
very,
shall we
very
do? Perhaps we should tell Master Yensid.
Yes, that's what we must do. Hurry.
Yes. And I really want to play it,
Maleficent!
but I don't have it. She back. She back.
Howdy, Sora. How you doing?
Fucking love Chip and Dale.
It's your favorite gummy engineers here, ready for duty. Chip and Dale. Happy flying!
Only one?
I did remember that I have seen part of one of the games. I don't remember which. I only remember the circumstance. Oh, well,
That's no
I am
good.
glad that, you know, you've been able to come back.
Wait,
And enjoy them
I
with
think
me.
it's a world we know.
It is a world we know, as a matter of fact. It's Holler Bastion! Excuse me.
Maleficent! Maleficent! Maybe they really did finish her off.
I know how the
This
Bastion
castle
girl.
sure ain't what I expected.
Material girl.
No shine, no nothing. Oh, now what's gonna happen to our plan?
Look, Hollow Bastion actually has a town now, full of people. And here we are, being goofs. That is the castle we blew up.
It's Hollow Bastion.
Gorge, looks kind of different now.
I hope you and the kid are doing okay.
Uh-oh, looks like we're gonna have to do some fighting.
Do we do anything else, Goofy? Ever? Hollow Bastion! Yeah, no, Hollow Bastion's a beautiful, beautiful place. If you go and watch my, my Birth by Sleep, my Birth by Sleep playthrough, you can see it before it was all destroyed. We're not gonna go to accessories, we're gonna go to weapons first. We're gonna get Donald and Goofy some new weapons. Adamant staff, hammer staff, and the adamant shield. Hammer staff, adamant shield. Then we're coming right over here. Buy an ability ring, a single ability ring, which we are going to equip on Goofy. I mean, the trio does come with a lot of comments too. Yeah, no, that's true. Stock. It's just telling us we now have more synthesis stuff, and we have a new Keyblade, which we already saw in Starseeker, which gives us Air Combo Plus. Valor Form has a bunch of new abilities, one of which we can eventually get, which is High Jump, which is why I use Valor Form a whole lot, because I like having the highest of high jumps. Like for this, can't get that until I get high jump or double jump. I got a synthesis material, and now the best character in all of gaming, Uncle Scrooge. Who? He's Donald's uncle, a business typhoon. Before the Heartless showed up, he traveled the worlds on a gummy ship with the king. He was helping set up a traffic system. Transit system. What's all that racket? Why, if it isn't Donald! And Goofy! Hello, lads! Hey, you look hale and hearty. So do you, Uncle Scrooge. Ah, if only I were. I cannot seem to recreate my favorite old-time ice cream. I'd made millions if I just got it right. Terrible. So Scrooge McDuck, richest duck in all of video gaming history, is on a mission to make the perfect ice cream. And if that ain't just the best mission ever. It's the perfect ice cream. It's wonderful.
Oh,
Hey, what's going on?
That's the town's defense mechanism.
Best girl, best girl, best girl. Yuffie!
Goofy!
Look
now I can show you guys Valor form. And dead. We beat it. We beat them.
Hey, you guys! I see you're still in top form.
What'd you expect? Looks like you're doing okay.
Well, what did you expect?
How are the others?
Great!
Hey, Yuffie, have you seen the king and Riku?
Nope.
Nope.
But I had a feeling I'd see you guys again.
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
Is that supposed to be Leon? Everybody's working on stuff over at Merlin's house. Come on.
We now have the marketplace map and the ability to beat the ever-loving hell out of all the Heartless. This is my favorite grinding spot, by the way. You guys will see this little corridor a lot during the final times of this particular playthrough, because I will grind on screen simply for the fact that I like chilling with you guys, and grinding in this game isn't unfun. Exactly, that's the whole point. It's much more fun than, say, Kingdom Hearts 1, which was clunkier and very, very much just harder to get a handle on, and definitely more fun than grinding in Chain of Memories, which wasted my cards. Because, I very much enjoyed playing Chain of Memories, but at the very end there, it kind of started to frustrate me. The beginning game is super fun, it's fast-paced for the most part, but also very much not at the end. Right?
Meet the Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee.
We missed you.
Aerith!
Well,
Still not dead yet.
You ain't in top shape.
I knew it.
Knew what?
A while back, everyone suddenly remembered you guys, all at the same time.
You remembered? Wait, does that mean you forgot about us?
Thanks.
So where have you guys been all this time?
We were sleeping.
Where?
All four of these people are Final Fantasy.
It doesn't matter. This is great. Everyone's together again.
3 out of 4 of them are from Final Fantasy
We're
7,
trying to find
and then
Riku
one
and
of them's
King.
from 8.
Have you seen him? Right.
Sorry, but let us know if there's anything we can do to help, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Don't go thanking us just yet.
Yes, you
Hollow
are.
Bastion's got a problem. A big problem.
You mean like nobodies and heartless?
That's right.
Sounds like you could use our help.
Then let's cut to the chase. Sora, Donald, Goofy, we were hoping the 3 of you might give us a hand around here.
You know how
We're gonna
badly
say
I
no?
wanted Leon in my party for this
I forgot
particular
who I'm
level?
dealing with.
What do you mean by that?
Just think of it as a sort of...
I just want to point out the smugness of Leon's smile. Like, I wanted to take a second, and then when I unpause this, just look at how smug this motherfucker is.
Leon compliment.
Follow me to the Bailey. There's something you need to see.
Technically, his name is Squall Leonhart, but he changed his name in this game to Leon.
Right on time.
It's Brian!
Sora and the gang said they're gonna help out.
Splendid. We'll count on you.
Right.
Ah, yes. Did you give them the cards, dear?
Oh. Here. They're presents for you.
You're right, Scarecrow, you
Leon
will,
thought you
and
might like to have
Leon's smug in an endearing way.
Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee honorary member.
Hey, he read!
Kinda cool, huh?
It makes it canonical, he can read.
Hey, thanks, Leon. Huh? Oh no, we're supposed to be at the Bailey.
Just a moment, Sora. What about your magic? Huh? Oh, that's right. Maybe you forgot it while you were sleeping. Now what am I to do with you? I suppose I'll have to lend you a few spells, but be careful with them. Thanks, Merlin. To the Bailey, and fast! Membership card, Blizzard element. I can now use Blizzard, which in this game is far better than it was in the last one. We're gonna save it in Merlin's house. Merlin's house is also really pretty. This is the closet that Merlin always miniaturizes. This machine was used for magical research. Can't remember what spells are like the one in this one. I know one major... Yeah, fire. Fire got nerfed. And so did gravity.
Look at that.
Remember, y'all, if y'all do exclamation point Mickey, you can make me sound like Mickey Mouse for 5 minutes.
We want to restore Hollow Bastion to what it used to be.
Holy shit, that's a lot of Heartless.
Who knows? Maybe even something better. There's still a lot to do, but I'm sure we can handle everything. Except for that.
Totally, absolutely understandable.
And
That's a
that.
lot of fucking Heartless. And the Squiggly Boys.
We'll handle them.
Oh, are you talking about
Well,
the
that's
Army
good
of
to hear.
Heartless? It's the best.
So,
It's one of the
Sora,
best fights in all of
do you know
Kingdom
what's
Hearts.
going on then?
You are correct.
There's this guy, Pete, who's been going around plotting with the Heartless. But he's not smart enough to tie his own shoes. The ones we need to worry about are the nobodies.
And those Organization 13 guys in charge, too.
You called?
Oh shit! Here we go again.
You're doing well.
Who's that?
This calls for a celebration.
Look at this man with his gun knife. Seriously. It looks like a kitchen knife with a gun on it.
Seriously though, Leon's really fucking cool. Like I love Leon, and I wish he was a party member.
The Keyblade, a truly marvelous weapon. Were it only in more capable hands.
Show yourselves!
Six left of 13.
Good. Now we can settle this.
What a shame. And here I thought we could be friends.
Stop! What's the big idea?
Oopsie daisy.
Move!
Fuck
Now,
off, Lucio.
Do you think that's polite? Shutting me down like that?
I said get out of the way!
As if. You can talk all you want, but that won't change a thing.
Then we are gonna make you move.
See, that would work if I were just any old dude. Except I'm not. I'm with the organization. Nothing any old about me.
Huh. Tough talk for someone who stood on the sidelines while his nobody flunkies did the fighting.
Oh dear. I think you got the wrong impression.
You gonna cry?
As if. Why don't I remind you how tough the crowd you're dealing with really is?
Remind me?
That's right! He used to give me that same exact look.
I guess you think you can psych me out by saying really random stuff.
Gee, I just don't know.
I love Lucio and exactly how fucking extra this man is.
Be a good boy now.
Wait! Nuts, he got away.
That was weird. Who gave him the same look?
You know, I think he was just trying to confuse you.
Yeah, you're right. Only one me. The Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee honorary member.
Wow!
Huh?
Okay, some clarification. That dude bro is a guy from way, way in the past named Lucio. But he's also named Xigbar in this particular game because he took the form of a guy named Braig in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Braig then became Lucio, who then interacted with Roxas. And Roxas was Sora's nobody, who you play as in the very beginning of this game, and throughout the entirety of a game that I couldn't play, Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2. In 358 Days Over 2, Roxas did not get along with Xigbar, thus he gave him the fuck you look. That is why he said that. Now we can continue.
What's this?
Gorge, you think?
Oh, now I get it. That must have been the gate Yen Sid talked about.
Oh boy!
Sorry to run, Leon. But other worlds are calling.
Organization 13. They look tough. Be careful out there.
See you
Alright,
soon.
y'all. Here comes the first vote. I need you to type 1 or 2 in the chat. 1 is Mulan, 2 is Beauty and the Beast. Where are we going? I got 2 for one. Got 2 for Mulan.
Does he really have the power to wield the Keyblade? He's nothing but a boy.
Ooh, 2 for Beauty and the Beast now.
It means he's straight as an arrow. He's pure of heart. Unlike all of us here.
He had better be, or else he's worthless.
I truly hope he's
We need a
enjoying
tiebreaker.
himself on his adventure. Maybe he'd like a hand to determine his fate.
Hey, as long as it works in our favor, we can let him do what he wants for now. Then we'll all jump in if needed.
Those are bold words coming from you. Are you saying you'll volunteer to take care of it if things go wrong? Huh?
What? Me? No, you have the wrong guy. I'm not comfortable with that.
You act as though you have a conscience. When was the last time any one of us felt anything?
Truer words were never spoken. Well, I suppose the fun will have to wait.
Do you know what happens to those who lose their true purpose? Inevitably, they destroy themselves.
Gentlemen, the hero of the Keyblade has embarked on a new adventure. Make sure it is one he will remember. Now go.
We can no longer go back to Twilight Town.
It's gone.
It's gone. But yeah, one last chance. Everybody get their votes in. Whoever, one or two, 1 being Mulan, 2 being Beauty and the Beast. Okay, since we have a tie, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna flip a coin. We'll go in here, go to dice bot spam. Alright, it was 2. The roll was 2. So we go to Beauty and the Beast. We're gonna go original blueprint. I really hope this doesn't get muted. I really hope this doesn't get muted. Alright, so this is forward. Witch hunt? Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Now we just need a cockpit. There we are. Cockpits. Light gummies. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have... Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go back here. Delete some things. Make my ship look slightly less ridiculous. One moment. This is the closest I'm getting to an X-Wing right now. So... you asked for it, now you have it. The X-Wing. But you know what? I think it could be longer. I think it could be longer. So what we're gonna do... There we go. I think I want to... What I want to do, though, is go... here? Delete these four, and then go... cockpit... and then put the cockpit here? Yeah, there we go. Is Old Norse magic. Well, I'm a witch, you got me. Oh no. Alright, now, we are going to color everything in monochrome. Because I like black and white as an aesthetic. Ah, that is why it was not working. I know if we want it to go fast, it needs to be red, but I want it to be really intimidating. So that's what we're doing. Really intimidating ship. Now, what are we naming our ship? That is the question. What should we name our ship, chat? Champ 420. Alright, there's one vote. Hold on, I gotta get my orc voice out. You got some red on the wings because you're gonna go faster than before. Oh, goodness. Alright, we have one vote, so we're naming it PogChamp 420. Alright. We have our ship. We could use the High Wind, but why use the High Wind when we can use the PogChamp 420? Exterminating. Almost Scarecrow, but like, you didn't get there fast enough, so now we fly the PogChamp 420. Oh my goodness. Alright, here we go. It does have footies. Later I'll make those guns look like they actually should fit on the ship. And here we go. I do want to turn that on full auto. There we are. These are some of my favorite parts of this game. The gummy ship worlds are just so fucking cool. Because it becomes a bullet hell. And like, usually I don't exactly enjoy bullet hell games, but these bullet hell games I enjoy. Ah, I missed one. Ooh, he hit me pretty darn hard there. We got a veneer gummy. All of the Imperium of Man's science, and they still can't tell me what a gummy ship's made out of. Damn it! Ah, here we go. Here we fucking go. Damn, I couldn't kill it. Really close, though. We got almost all the things, but we're still a little short. So we're gonna do both gummy levels. But real quick. We're gonna edit the gummy ship again because I feel like not doing that. Because I feel like editing it. Actually, you know what? I could do these instead. Make it slightly pointier. And then... yeah, there we go. Alright, so then turn that, and then we'll go here. Oh, hey, we have more guns. Alright. We're gonna turn all of these white, change these to black, and then turn these black. There we are. And something else we can do is we can edit the wings real quick. Just to give them adequate space to kind of breathe. This VOD's getting muted hardcore, and I can tell it is. But you know what? I do not care. Because the gummy ship parts are some of my favorite parts. So we're doing them anyway. There we go. Looks a lot more like a battleship now than a... And then we can probably afford 2 more engines. Yeah. A lot more gun, a lot more of the ship itself. And then a lot more, just surface area to wage war. On the Heartless. So we'll save this. We'll save it under PogChamp 420. And that will be our ship for right now. And then we'll start, with this. Our much better looking, much more, intense ship. Yeah, more DACA. All the DACA. It's a scavenged Bad Moon X-Wing. Exactly. Give it as Star Wars-y a look as possible. I also wanted to give it a little more HP than it had. That man just told me not to crash into nothing. Y'all, the audacity of this chipmunk to assume that I would crash. The audacity. He immediately crashes, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It'll survive the crash. The ship is strong enough. It'll survive the crash. It has the power of chat behind it. We're good. No. Not at all. Sora can't breathe in space. What are you talking about? We got a new cockpit gummy. We got more and better DACA. There it was. There was the crash. Crashed into an asteroid.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, we got all of the treasure in that one. That's the one technically you're supposed to start with. So I've decided something. Because I want more Keyblades to put in my second slot. Because I will be only using the main one Keyblade. We're doing Mulan first. Much as everybody loves, much as the thing said, Beauty and the Beast, it lied. We're doing Mulan first. How is everyone this evening, by the way? Look at this vampire man.
See that, Mulan? It's Shan Yu, leader of the Hun army. Come on, girl. This is your big chance. I can see it now. Fa Mulan whoops public enemy #1. You're gonna be famous. I'm talking A-list.
Mushu, I'm not sure. I haven't even joined the army yet. I have to take my father's place to preserve the Fa family honor. I just hope I don't get discovered.
Whatever. You're just scared. Admit it.
Aren't you?
Glad to hear that, Sonny.
Huh?
Let's get the jump on him.
Gorge. Maybe we better look before we leap. Is that Mushu?
That's right. I know you heard of me. I'm little, lethal, and legendary. Now y'all scram before I get my dragon dander up.
Hey, Mushu. We missed you.
Yeah, well, you better hope I miss you, or else you're Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Do you know them?
Know them? Man, we used to kick all kinds of bad guy butt together.
I used that summon
you know,
one
these guys
time.
out of a lot of tight spots, because I'm a mighty dragon, right?
Something like that. And you are?
I'm Mulan. No, I mean...
Ping!
Mulan Ping.
Just Ping. I am Ping, son of Fazu.
You know Mushu?
Mushu's one of my family's guardians.
We didn't know we were borrowing somebody as important as a family guardian.
Yeah, that's right. And that puts you three up to your eyeballs in debt to Ping here. Well, guess what, kiddies? It's payback time.
Mushu.
Ah, they don't mind. Ain't that right?
Sounds fair.
See, Ping here was just on his way to join the Imperial Army. We gotta go find the other recruits over at the training camp.
Would you join us? It'll be easier to fit in if I'm with guys like you.
What do you mean, fit in?
Well, don't worry about that.
You're pretending to be a boy, aren't you?
Huh?
Best dad, Goofy.
Girl?
You didn't notice?
Not me.
I think it's working.
I don't know. Those two would fall for anything.
I'm right here.
It's because Goofy notices shit because Goofy is a parent. And Sora is still a child, like a little child. Like I think he's 15 in this game. 14, 15, something like that. We will be bringing Goofy along and not Donald. And the reason we're bringing Goofy and not Donald is because, for one, we're going to put those on thing. Actually, we're going to put that as a... Last Hope? Last Hope. Alrighty. And then, yeah, there we go. Item boost. Apparently Goofy has been... is more perceptive than... Yeah, exactly. Experience boost. I like experience boost more than I like combo plus, personally. And I can put guard on. So, there we go. We can buy new stuff here, even though we don't have a lot of money. We're gonna buy an elven bandana and give it to Goofy. And then really quick, we're gonna save it. But thank you everybody for coming. This is my 100 person, like 100 follower stream. So I will be going for like 4-ish hours for this one, like I did yesterday. Thank you, I appreciate that, Sonny. So we will be going for a hot minute.
Remember, girl, and lay.
Oh no! That's right, you can, in this stream, and for streams for the foreseeable future, use exclamation point Mickey and make me speak like Mickey Mouse for a solid 5 minutes. Oh boy, pals! Oh, I never changed the stream game. I should do that during this cutscene.
A space in line!
Wonder what they're serving for lunch today. Knuckle sandwiches.
That does it!
I hope everyone is enjoying themselves and the stream. Thank you everyone for being here.
Please?
What a girl.
Knock it off.
Knock what off?
You punched me.
What a shrimp!
Who you calling a shrimp, Hand and Lips? I'm a bona fide guardian dragon.
Let's just get back in line, okay?
Whose side are you on? I just got slugged.
Want some more?
Soldiers, get back in line.
The captain!
What are they?
Heartless!
Oh no! Here they come!
Ping, I hope you're ready.
Ping with just a normal ass sword. Now these little balls here, when we get hurt, our morale, the army's morale, is determined by how quickly we can defeat the Heartless. I like that the Chinese vampire design is used in these Heartless. I think it's really cool that they were able to pull cultural things into the Heartless. Oh!
Okay, it's been 5 minutes. It's fucking... Ooh, I need to get more water here in just a little bit. I think once it hits, fuck.
Oh, great. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get more water. Thank you, Zorb.
You gather the son of my troops? If Ping trains hard and does his best, he'll get stronger in no time. Just give us an assignment. We'll show you how well we can work together. Yes. So, you want to be tested. We'll give you some testing. Your orders are to ambush Shan Yu's army on their way here. They should be coming through the mountain pass. We'll smash them. And I went in blasting. I doubt that the U4 will be. I doubt that U4 will be the advance party. Scout out the mountain for my troops. That's it. No problem. Right? Right. I'll brief you on the details later. Return when you are ready to depart. Remember, the smallest mission may have the greatest purpose. Stay alert. Sir! Sir. Put him up. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick bio break. I'll be back in about 10 minutes, and, because I need water. So I'll be right back, y'all.
Alright, pals, I'm back. And, one thing that I also did add, when I added the Mickey Mouse command, was when you lurk, I now have an unlurk command. So when you come back, or if you want to be more active again in the chat, you can hit the unlurk command, and you'll be able to do that much easier. That's understandable, Sonny, but also, having the unlurk command means that the page itself will do a background refresh. That way, you and anyone else can be counted more as an active viewer. It helps the channel a lot, actually. We're gonna go over here and collect all of the items in advance. That way I don't have to do it later.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, basically, if you use the lurk command, exclamation point lurk, and then, when you come back, use the exclamation point unlurk command, you can it'll do a background refresh of the Twitch page. It won't take you away from the Twitch page, but it will give you a neat little message and make it seem to the algorithm that you are once again an active viewer. Thank you, Zorb, for demonstrating that. You're a real pal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And obviously the unlurk command is not mandatory or anything like that for you to continue to like chat or anything. It's just a helpful little thing so that you can refresh the page and kind of be counted more as an active member after you've lurked. We are searching for Heartless. Be very, very quiet. We are searching for Heartless. Oh shit, the morale gauge is almost dead. Oh, that sucks.
Light.
Come on, come on. Damn it. Well, we're gonna have to retry that one. That one sucked. You know what? We're gonna do these first, and then we'll do the ambush.
Let's go. Yeah.
I agree, using 2 Keyblades at once looks fucking awesome. And now I have the Auto Valor ability. See, so the each of the form drives, the little the transformation Sora gets, are calculated EXP differently. So for Wisdom, it's how many spells you hit. For frickin' Valor, it's how many times you land hits, like physical attacks. That's a shot at the Keyblade, and I love it. Oh wait, let me go ahead and use my drive recovery. So now I have an ability called Auto Valor, meaning when I'm about to die, it will automatically use the Valor form, or it'll give me the option to automatically use the Valor form, which is pretty cool.
Let's go.
I like to automatically use it anyway, just because it's good for me to level it quickly. That way I can get high jump really quick, especially in this world, because the enemies are rather tanky in this world. Like this one. This one is a beast. Centaur man, take me by the hand, make me understand. Oh, you're immune. Alright, that's cool. There we go. The search. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go be very, very quiet. We're searching for Heartless. I think it's over here. Come on. That'll boost morale a lot. There we are. Thank you, Goofy, for keeping him occupied while I boosted our morale up. Yes, that's exactly what I need from you. Now, you all still have some tasks to do. Stay sharp. Yes, please, Zorb. Make sure you're eating as much as you can. You did well. I knew it. Sora, shut up. You didn't know shit. Captain. I suppose you've made a little progress. 1 second, y'all. I'm just gonna do something right quick. we are, and submit. Alright, now we have a an exclamation point hydrate. I'll give you one more chance. See me when you are ready to depart. Remember, this may be a test, but still an important mission. Be alert. Sir! Yeah, now you guys can yell at me for not hydrating. Thank you, Scarecrow. I went and got a bottle of water specifically so I could hydrate, so I am... I still don't have enough for combo boost. Almost, though. Don't abuse the command. It's got a 5-second cooldown, so you gotta wait at least 5 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and get my my form drive back up before I go do this next mission. Or form gauge, rather.
Oh no! There we go. Scarecrow was saying he was going to abuse the hydrate command that I just made. Absolutely. Please do. I love compilations of my VODs. My, biggest... Oh yeah, right, I should do that. Smite my thirst. That's right. That's what it should have said. You're so smart. Anyway, my, dream is that one day I will be popular enough of a streamer that I will get one of those weird Twitch compilation ones. Twitch compilation YouTube channels. Oh, yes, you should. You should make a drink called the Divine Smite. My only request is that it have coffee liqueur in it, like Bailey's or Kahlua. It's not actually coffee, it just tastes mocha. I like the way that tastes. Yes, it is coffee flavor. It's one of my favorites. If you were to make a drink based around me, it would be like a vanilla coffee liqueur, essentially. Like a White Russian, but more vanilla. Either that, or it would have a lot of rum, specifically dark rum, and, welcome back, Zorb.
Yeah, it would, if you were to make a drink, you're getting an orange juice and rum with bourbon, with glass with rum and bourbon. Please do not rum and bourbon. Trust me on this. Yeah, that would be more of a the Belle drink, and then Divine Smite would be like a rum. I'd say like a rum with, yeah, maybe with like orange juice or mango, something fruity, and that has a lot of like punch to it. Ooh, yeah, pineapple. Definitely pineapple or grapefruit. Something with punch to it, like I said. Grapefruit juice alone is gross, but when you add it to like other things, grapefruit juice is a flavor enhancer. You're a dork, Miss Huffy. Alright. This is why I got this ability. This is why I wanted to regain this, because, like, fuck this guy. Yes, that would be a perfect Divine Smite drink, would be rum mixed with pineapple and orange. Very fruity, very impactful to the taste buds. And then for me, like a specifically Belle styled drink. Mint liqueur and orange. Ew! Mint and orange don't mix! Call it the toothpaste. Yeah, exactly. Oh god, now I'm just imagining a mojito mixed with a fucking mimosa. Ew. Ah, I get it. I get it, but it's still like a gross concept. Look at this nice, peaceful village. We finally found one that wasn't burned to the ground. Oh, that sucks, Zorb. I'm sorry that you're allergic to citrus. That means you can never have the Divine Smite. Welcome, Char!
Yeah.
Char, we were talking about the creation of a new alcoholic beverage called the Divine Smite. As my paladin apprentice, you get to try one of it. The idea so far is pineapple juice, white rum, and orange juice mixed together. It's gonna have a bit of a punch to it.
Yeah.
And then we also had the idea of the bell, which would be a drink based specifically off of me, would be like a coffee liqueur and vanilla, like a Bailey's or a Kahlua and vanilla, little bit of vanilla extract, and like kind of make it like an iced coffee. For the Divine Smite, or for the bell? You know what? That does sound good, because it kind of basically makes my favorite drink, the Dark and Stormy, because that is my favorite drink of all time, is the Dark and Stormy. Dark rum, ginger beer, and lime. And that's a smite right there. Ah, shit, another one. Another two of them. Alright, that's not good. Spears. Spears are OP. Seldom used D&D weapons. Extremely powerful. One of the strongest of the simple weapon class. Slide dash. There we go. Nice fighting, Ping. You were amazing. So, Char, for people who might not like the taste of, I should do my own themed drink, but then I should probably contain homemade liqueur. Yeah, probably. But Char, if you're still around, I do have one question. For those who may not like the taste of ginger beer, is there something else that might complement the taste, a little, like, also, as like a substitute? That's true. You could just use ginger ale. But ginger beer and ginger ale have two way different tastes.
Captain!
Don't overdo it, Captain.
It's just a scratch.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
Captain, the enemy, where did they go?
They went toward the summit.
We'll stop them.
It kinda is our fault.
Right.
You mean my fault?
I mean, technically, Zorb, you'd have to replace the orange and the pineapple because they're both citrus.
Captain, if you track down the villagers, we'll handle this.
Which would fundamentally change the drink.
Let's go.
Ah, okay. See, I didn't know that. I thought they were both citrus because they both have the enzymes that eat you. When you're eating them, they eat you back. I can create all of these things eventually when I have the recipes for them. There is an item in here that I couldn't access before that I should be able to now. Ah, there it is. It's a sticker piece that I couldn't get to before. It was on top of a house. That one I'll have to have double jump for, I do believe. Kiwi juice and part mango. Yeah, that could work. That could work as an adequate replacement, yeah. There should be a save point around here somewhere. Where'd it go? Ah, there it is. I kind of miss the days where you had to find save points in games. It made playing a lot more kind of dire in certain like areas. It made things, the drama, a little more tense of certain video games. I did find the typewriter, except in this one it's a giant glowing portal. Also, I have a typewriter. It's in my room.
Yeah.
I just need paper and ink ribbons for it. Ooh, I got another AP boost. Mechanical. It is a mechanical typewriter. Yes, exactly.
Oh!
Attack!
Here we go. First army of Heartless I get to fight. I really hope that my neck crack didn't show up on the... didn't pick up on the microphone.
Take this! Yeah. Yeah.
They are demon crows. And they're going to die.
Yeah. Yeah. Take this! Yeah.
Oh, I am. I'm annihilating them. Don't worry.
This is it! Yeah. This is it!
Don't you worry your pretty little head, Scarecrow.
Yeah.
They are abominations and they must be smited.
Yeah. Back off! This is it!
I like it when you call me boss. It's nice.
Stand back. We'll handle this.
Sorry.
Oh, Lord. I love to see my, like, literal international audience. I love that.
Wait a second. Oh, you're going the wrong way.
Yes! Captain?
Look out!
Hey, thanks, boss. Sora just standing there like a fucking moron, like, oh?
Thanks, Ping.
It was nothing.
I should never have doubted you. From now on, you have my trust.
Thank you, Captain.
Man, first
I
she
mean,
uses
he
me as a
has.
lighter, then she turns me into a cannonball. The head ancestor's gonna hear about this. You know, that's it. I give up. I can't take this no more. Come on, Mulan. Let's quit this charade and go home, girl.
Mushu.
What? Mulan? A woman? It can't be.
This is the most convoluted fucking thing I have ever seen.
Oh boy,
Like, they couldn't have just kept the original
You all
plot
knew,
in.
didn't you? You knew Ping was really a woman in disguise. Bull. I can't believe you lied to me.
The punishment for high treason and dishonoring the army is death.
Not that you could kill me if you tried.
Get out of my sight. Now. You're all dismissed.
Yeah.
Captain.
Yeah, this is definitely it's definitely hits home with some people. So if this is triggering at all, you do not have to watch. Those men are definitely zombies.
Mulan, I blew it.
Thank you, everyone. Sorry I got you in trouble.
Why would you take the
It's
armor
no
off,
big
though,
deal.
if you're going to be fighting? That's my
So,
question.
Ping, I mean, Mulan, what are you gonna do now?
Go back home.
You know your daddy's gonna be steamed as a chicken dumpling.
Relax. We'll take our share of the blame.
Thanks. You're all wonderful friends.
Ping has gone back to Mulan. Mulan learns a shit ton of new abilities. Because now Mulan can without being hindered. As you can see. We're going to turn auto limit off. Because I do not like auto limit. We will go through the journal later. Mulan now has a grouping of new abilities that she can use now that she's not weighted down by the armor. Like fire, like I can use Mushu to make cannonballs. It's pretty dope. Oh good, Zorb, I'm glad that you've seen this. That's cool. That's pretty dope, actually. Oh, yay! Shan Yu's not dead.
Shan Yu.
Look at that.
He's alive.
He's heading for the Imperial City. We've got to warn Shang.
Gotta warn Shang and kill a bunch more Heartless. Ignore my yawn. I am not sleepy, and no one.
Oh no! My yawn was not cute. I will fight you. Damn it!
Let's do this together.
I'll handle this.
This is it. For China.
The name of that limit was Red Rocket. I'm not gonna comment otherwise. That's just what it was named. You heard me. I didn't stutter.
Give me strength. Yeah. Back off.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn her ability back on. Auto limit. That way I don't have to check it when when it just gives me the reaction command to use auto limit. Haha!
Shang! Shan Yu is alive. He's headed this way.
And why should I believe you this time?
But she's telling you the truth.
Love that. Of just very concerned Donald. Ah!
Guard the palace! Do not let
No, I'm not.
anywhere
I will
near
fight
the
you. I
Emperor.
am not sleepy.
That's an order!
Captain, we'll secure the courtyard, and you can save the Emperor.
I can go for at least another 2 hours.
That's an order.
Or at least another hour, maybe. Maybe not another 2. But I will go for at least another hour. So, something I find really cool about Valor Form is, while you can't use magic, you can, like, just straight fuck shit up, which is really dope, in my opinion. Like, it allows you to, oh look, red rocket. The Emperor's in danger. Yep, no time to lose. Time to whoop ass. Time to kick ass, take names, and wait a minute. Real quick. Now I have high jump. I jump higher now.
Now you'll bow to me.
Why is your sword weirdly backwards, Shan Yu? Just knock the ever-loving hell out of him. And then leave us to die. That's right.
It ends now.
Right now.
I don't like the look of that. I don't like the look of that at all. Get off me. I can overpower you, dick.
It's over.
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, I do. I will continue to overpower you. And your burb. I need to heal. That is the thing that I need to do. Yes, Shan Yu, I can. How many times I gotta tell you? bitch.
For China!
I'll handle this.
Take this!
No,
For China!
I'm on fire.
Yeah. Give me
I love that. I love that right at the end I got Valor form. I absolutely adore this game. This game gets me so damn hype, even though I'm a little tiny bit sleepy.
Now that's what I call burning some honey bun. Oh yeah, Mulan's the best. Mulan's the best. Now wait a minute, I'm the best. Mushu's the best. Mushu's the best.
You can tell it's not Eddie Murphy, but I do like the performance. The voice performance on Mushu.
I've heard a great deal about you, Famulan. You stole your father's armor, ran away from home, impersonated an Imperial soldier. You deceived your commanding officer, shamed the entire Chinese army, and dishonored your family name.
We get the picture.
You're a young woman, and in the end, you have saved us all.
And in the end, you kick Shan Yu's ass. I love Mulan. Mulan's one of the like cooler stories Disney's ever told.
Yeah.
Plot twist, yeah.
Captain Lee. Take this, so the world will know what it is you have done for China.
Thank you.
Mulan.
Yes?
Sora.
Sir.
Donald. Goofy.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Is that all there is to say, Captain? If you wish to win the heart of Famulan, China's bravest woman, you'll have to be a bit more eloquent than that.
Stop being... Emperor say, stop being such a pussy.
Thanks for everything, Sora.
Now they gotta let me go back to being a guardian. They gotta!
But Mushu, I thought you already were a family guardian.
Yeah, it's a Chris. It's a really dope sword.
No, don't even worry about that. That's just real technical. Just for us guardians.
You tricked us!
No. See, I just, you know, I just didn't want to bog y'all down with all the guardian needs. See, it's very complex, a lot of fine print. You wouldn't understand.
Huh?
Yeah, it is. It's a really big Chris. Well, Shan Yu's a really big dude. It was just made for a big person. Mulan is not small, but she's not huge like Shan Yu was. Holy shit, I've got 13 people in here. Thank you, guys. Thank y'all for, like, hanging out and being here. I really appreciate it.
Guess it's about time to be moving on.
You shall be missed.
Is it okay if we come back to visit?
Of course.
We will look forward to your return.
You two play nice.
Whoa. Watch it, soldier.
Goodbye, Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Yeah.
And we get a new Keyblade, which we will put on Valor form, because I am still going to use the standard Keyblade for, the Kingdom Key for my main thing. Alright, so here's my question. Do y'all want to see Beauty and the Beast Or do y'all want to see another Gummy level and Olympus Coliseum? Yeah, one day 13 viewers will be tiny, but I will always remember I will always be grateful for any amount of viewers. Scarecrow, like I'm grateful for all y'all. But yeah, do y'all want to see me do Olympus or Beauty and the Beast? Welcome back, Zorb. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do Beauty and the Beast.
Hey, what is this place?
I'm also dumb enough for the answer to be wrong. I love that.
It's sort of gloomy, don't you
I love
think?
how humble you are,
I wonder who lives
Scarecrow.
Hey, does anybody else recognize that?
Hey, that's the Beast.
Maybe we should check up on him.
Look.
Come on!
And he waddled away, yeah. That guy forgot to exist in the y-axis. Shadows can move around along the ground. Bum bum bum. Got any grapes? See, there he is. Now he's in the z-axis. He's got X and Y down. It's Z he forgot to use. Did I need to use Valor Form just then? No. Did I use it because I want to? Yes. This is the best way to level it up, is in levels where there's like just endless Heartless.
Oh, come on, enough already.
Somebody help us! Help!
Just in time. Wah!
See, Scarecrow gets it.
Gee, do you think he maybe forgot who we are?
With this many Heartless around, something must be up.
Why do you have to do that?
Thank you, Miss Huffy. Oh, look, a Sardonyx ring. Now Thanks to Steven Universe, I know what the fuck that is. We'll buy another ability ring. We'll put that on. We'll put the Sardonyx ring on me, and then the... A Sardonyx is a type of gem.
Yeah.
Oh, I should probably do the synthesis shot too, shouldn't I? I need something gay. Yeah, no, Steven Universe is a good show when you need the representation. If Beasts is here in the castle, maybe that lady must have been Belle, right? Yeah, maybe so. Belle might know what's happened to the Beast, too. Come on, let's find her. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, fellas, let's find her. There we go. There's the Heartless. The Heartless in this area are some of my favorites. I think this is the second time Beast has met Sora. Because you gotta remember, everything that happened in Castle Oblivion happened because of Sora's memories. So none of it was, like, actually real. It was just, like, one really long DMT trip. I used this bat to beat up its friends. Oh, right, I have the hidden dragon now. That's right. I should equip that. The hidden dragon's not going to be as good, so never mind. I'm not going to do that. We're not going to equip the slightly worse Keyblade. I don't think that gate's going to open. Okay, so not yet. Can't go out on the drawbridge yet. But yeah, no, there've got to be at least some people who, like, remember Sora and are like, dude, why is this kid back in my house? Oh, let's go get the items from in here first, so we don't have to do this later. For all the it's a fat body or a large body rather. I love these guys. Serenity Shard. I got a shard of one of the coolest ships in the galaxy. If you got that joke, we can be friends. Yes, it was! That was indeed a Firefly reference. Ooh, them's fighting words, but the Normandy is good. It just depends. Are you talking about the SR-1 or the SR-2 Normandy? Because you can't have the Normandy, you can't call the Normandy better than the Serenity if it doesn't have Edie.
Oh, what am I going to do?
So the SR-2.
Donald! Hi! Who opened the door?
Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Donald. Sora. Goofy.
Hiya.
Yeah, because it became the SR-3 Normandy after the Alliance had a chance to re-overhaul it. Where's the Beast? Oh, he must be out in the West Wing. He's been a dick all day. Did something happen? Well, yes. Isn't that why you're here? Because he's been an asshole? Yes, Beast's real name is Adam. He's been acting really strangely lately. As I said, he's been a dick. Oh, the only ones who might know are locked up in the dungeon. I want to help them, but... Wait a second. Who locked who up? The Beast locked up his servants because he's a dick. But why? Because he's a dick. Where's the dungeon? You can get to the Undercroft from the West Hall. The dungeon is down there. West Hall. Got it. Remember, Beast is being a dick. Be careful. I'm not self-imposing my own personality onto my favorite Disney princess. What are you talking about? But yeah, no, Beast's real name is Adam. Prince Adam. But you don't find that out until way later. Again, was Valor Form necessary there? No. Was it fucking awesome? Absolutely it was. Thank you, Zorb. There should be a way into the Undercroft around here. Now, we are going to go backwards from here because we have a few things to grab. For one, this. For two, that one. I'm gonna run back this way. I also run so much faster as Valor Form. Power Shard. Can't get up there because of the guards. Bright Stone, Mithril Shard. Alright. Now, we're gonna move this, this thing. Style points are important. Also, the jacket, the red jacket looks awesome. I think it looks better than the default. Agreed! I think it looks better than the default, too. Do you mind? Love this lady. Just gonna very slowly push you out of the way. And I was just starting to get comfortable. May I help you? Huh? What? Oh, right. Belle needs us to go to the dungeon. Goodness. You're here to help my friends? Well, why didn't you say so? You were being an asshole. I'm sorry I startled you. I used to be human, you know. Until the Enchantress cast her spell. I was turned into a wardrobe when the prince was turned into a beast. The prince is the beast? The beast is a prince? That's right. Although his behavior was far from princely at the time. He was like 12! What's this about a spell? Well, it was a cold winter's night. Hold on, let me Google real quick, because this is something that pisses me off all the time. On his 21st year... 11. He was 11 years old. He was 11 years old when he was turned into the beast. So no, he wasn't going to be the most polite of people. When have you met a polite 11-year-old? Ever. One second, folks. Exactly. Hurry on to the dungeon now, it's chilly. You'll find out soon enough.
This must be it.
Alrighty, time to kick some ass. Fucking right. I could probably paint a mural for that to look that way.
This is it. Yeah. This is it. It's over. Back off.
There we go. God, this game is so much fun. It's just so fluid between each style of combat. I really, really love it. Someone want to do me a favor and pop over and ask Kyria how much longer she's going to be streaming? Thank you, Scarecrow.
There's nobody here.
You mean there's nobody to rescue?
Did someone say rescue?
Shh. Keep quiet. It might be them.
Oh, they look like nice boys to me.
We are nice. We're your friends.
Yeah, Belle sent us to find you.
Wow.
I'm Sora. Donald. Goofy.
I am self-winding, sir. I am not Goofy.
I'm glad you're okay.
It is we who are overjoyed to see you.
Did somebody put a spell on you guys too?
No. Yes, that's right. You've heard. It was the Enchantress.
It seems so long ago.
It was a cold winter's night. An old beggar woman came to the castle and asked for shelter.
But the master of this castle, that is, of course, the prince... Stop that! Put me down this instant!
Because we're either going to raid Kyria tonight or we're going to raid Hobbs. Depending on how much longer Kyria is going to be streaming. Ah, okay. So probably not enough time for us to raid her. Unfortunately. I love Kyria to death and I was hoping to raid her, but I'm going to be going for at least another 30. This is just them basically explaining the plot of Beauty and the Beast to the to the gang. Like, we don't need to read this dialogue. It's literally just them explaining the plot of Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, because this level's gonna at least gonna take us at least another half hour to finish, and I don't know if I want to do. I definitely want to do the gummy level for what is it called? /. We're gonna take off auto valor and put on /. I definitely want to do the gummy level for Olympus. Yes, thank you, Scarecrow. My brain was not connecting the dots, and I apologize that I just kept repeating myself over and over again. Yes, thank you. I do need to hydrate. That is probably part of my problem.
Oh no. Alright, pals. Here we go again. Time to get another one of these Disney worlds back on track. Can't make Walt Disney any money if you're not doing what you're supposed to. The one with the big-ass ghost boat is Olympus Coliseum. So we'll be doing that one next, Mauve. As soon as we finish this level, we'll be doing that particular gummy level, then we'll save it and we'll come back on Monday or Tuesday, one of those days, and playing more Kingdom Hearts, because I'm really enjoying this level, or this game. I know I did Halfling Week most of this week, but like dang, I had to do this, otherwise I was going to go insane. This game has been on my priority list for a hot minute now, and I love it so much. We are going to skip this cutscene because it's dumb.
Is this the spot?
I think this'll do the trick.
Oh, absolutely not. I am super, super happy to have you here.
Is this the spot?
This'll do the trick.
Escort quests kinda suck, but it's gonna be okay.
Is this the spot?
This is indeed the spot.
God, this VOD's gonna be all kinds of... Goodness. I can tell that my voice has gotten higher in octave, like my natural voice has gotten higher in octave just by sitting here speaking in Mickey Mouse's voice. It's a lot of falsetto, and it's stretching my vocal cords, so it is making my voice less deep, which in my opinion is always better. For me, anyway. I want to have a higher octave voice, but... Right? Exactly. That's kind of where I think all trans people are. It's like, oh, well, I guess not all trans people. I guess there are some people that are like trans femme is more what I'm saying. Y'all get it. Y'all get what I'm saying. I just bumble over my own words. That's all. I do love that the gargoyles come to life and try and murder me. That's really cool. Thank you, Scarecrow. I appreciate it. Ah, that's so exciting, Mauve. Right? I remember when I had my tonsils removed, and it was, I recovered rather quickly, so it shouldn't, I hope it's not too bad. But I also had my tonsils removed when I was like a child, so my body recovered quicker back then. We're gonna go in here, and we're actually gonna go out to this part, and we're gonna do puzzle pieces. So these are pieces of a puzzle. Actually, Donald goes here. Kyrie goes here. Keyblade goes here. That goes there, and now we're missing a piece. We're missing a singular piece of this puzzle. Ice cream, the ultimate feminizer, yeah. No, absolutely.
It's time you dealt with Belle. She's scheming to take everything you have. This castle, your precious Rose, and then your life. Trust no one. Feed your anger. Only anger will keep you strong.
I've had enough of strength. There's only one thing I want.
What? To love and be loved in return. Who could ever love a beast? See? She has accomplices.
Welcome, Tight Buddle. I love this game. This is, like, one of my favorite games of all time. So, this is not my first playthrough. I've beaten pretty much all of the Kingdom Hearts games, except for Dream Drop Distance and Fragmentary Passage. And 358 Days Over 2. Those are the only three I have beaten. Oh, and I guess Melody of Memory now. So many games. But thank you for commenting, and thank you for coming in. I love that I can stun him with the power of Annoying Clockman.
Cogsworth, what happened?
Well, Master, you see, that is,
yes.
how shall I
Ultra-powered
say?
lecture.
Actually,
Well, you put everybody down there in that dungeon.
I did what?
You did.
Who was that guy you were talking to? The one in black?
Zaldin.
Zaldin. That's his name. He came from the darkness.
I am running standard mode. It's just literally just to play the game. That's the objective. I'm just going through the entirety of the series so people can enjoy it.
My sadness, my pain, and turned it all into rage. There was nothing I could do. I could no longer see the truth.
Well, I'll be. That must be why you threw all of your friends down there into the dungeon. You wanted to make sure that you didn't hurt them, right?
Was that it? Was it to protect them?
Sure. We know you're good inside.
He's right, Master. We've all seen how kind you can be. After all, Belle can see the goodness in your heart, but I'm afraid you've yet to...
Belle. I've mistreated her. I've mistreated her and been so selfish.
She didn't say anything about that.
I mean, she did call you a
She'd
dick.
never tell anyone of my cruelty. She's too good.
You see, I'm afraid he judges himself far too harshly.
Why don't you just go talk to her?
But...
No excuses. Come on, we'll go with you.
And now we get him in the party. Goodbye, Donald. Yeah, so this basically is just for me to share my love of this game with people who also enjoy these games. Like that's kind of the idea behind me doing these games. These are comfort games for me, and I know that a lot of people can enjoy them. That's kind of the Donald, we now have a buff furry. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so now we have solved the puzzle. We have solved the puzzle of for this one, for awakening. I'm gonna try and get all the puzzle pieces, but I cannot guarantee that I will get them all. What they don't tell you is that Beast is just Prince Adam's persona. Oh, goodness.
Get out!
Let's go.
Man, if that were like if that were true. Ah, God. I wish I was better at art, otherwise I would do far more of Izzy in her Kingdom Hearts outfits. Ooh, the Knights! Valor form! You need to post something on the Discord. Oh, cool! I would love to see what you have to post. Speaking of the Discord, if anyone who is not is lurking or in the chat actively who has not joined the Discord, if one of my mods could get an exclamation point Discord in the chat, I would very much appreciate it. That way, everybody can join and follow along in our goofy little adventures. Nightbot was a little slow on that one. I wonder if Nightbot's a little congested with all the people playing Elden Ring. Excuse me. Master! Everybody's safe now. Wonderful, thank you.
Where's Belle?
Why, she left in a hurry. Something about going after this man in black.
What? Why doesn't she do as she's told?
Because you're an asshole. Her spirit is what makes Belle so special. Damn right it is. We'd better go find her. Or fucking beast blows a gasket. Thankfully, these, like, some of these levels have a lot of areas where you can grind for money and the little orbs.
I'm warning you. You'll be sorry.
Belle, where are you?
Please, help! I'm in the ballroom.
Got it, ballroom. But first, shopping. I wish I could art myself as there would be, as that was the main discussion. Probably what you'd expect, but I just returned to it after 20 years of I mean, that's fine, sweetie. Like, I do traditional art, and I'm not great at it, but you know what? People have, like, cheered me on at it, so I do it anyway. The only thing we can really do is try and better ourselves as best we can, and not be super, super critical of ourselves. Because that way, we know that's where we stand, and we know that we love ourselves enough to know that that it's not a limiting factor for us. It's just something that's part of us. I'm gonna buy more armor and more rings. We're gonna buy another sardonyx ring and a silver ring. I need another piece of armor. Okay, so I have 2 ability rings. Beast, you're going to get one of these ability rings. You're also going to get a high potion. We're going to put all of these on auto refill. And you're going to get this mega potion, which we are also going to put on auto refill. There's Rusty, but the tools I got are a limiting factor because I bought the wrong pens. Oh, that's unfortunate. You'll get there, though. You'll get there. I believe in you. This is one of the coolest bosses I think I've ever seen in a Kingdom Hearts game. Because of the way it looks when you first start it.
I'm all right.
Oh my goodness.
Wow!
So this first form is not super duper dope. This is just its first original form, where it takes the form of a chandelier.
Get out!
Let's go.
No, I've been bored. It's only supposed to happen when I play Super Smash Brothers. Now you may be wondering why I'm not using Valor Form. Because eventually this boss gets a lot harder, and I need Valor Form for that. No form. Torrent. So now we've beaten it, right? Like, we've got the boss down, right? Wrong. Very, very wrong. No, now we've just broken its chains. Now I need Valor Form. And maximum health increase, and retaliating slash. Hell yeah. Also, haha, the first form was the ball and chain, old expression meaning marriage. No, it's okay. See, as a divorcee, I love that joke.
We did it!
So you think.
Zaldin!
Fareway.
He did. He turned to dust.
What does he
Welcome,
want?
Troubadour. Welcome.
He must be with Organization 13. Ever heard of the Nobodies? When a strong-hearted person turns into a Heartless, a Nobody is created too.
Well,
See,
thank
the
you for
organization,
lurking.
They've got control of all the Nobodies.
That's right. And they were gonna make you into a Heartless. That way they could get that nobody of yours and have control over it.
You're all right.
Of course he's alright. We were here.
Belle!
Oh, you've been lurking.
Belle,
Well, thank you,
sorry,
Trube.
I wasn't myself. I hope I
I
haven't
appreciate
done anything
it.
to hurt you. Forgive me.
I know you weren't yourself. You don't have to apologize. But I had hoped that you might have changed a little bit. I wish you could start trusting me.
Oh, I am afraid time is running short.
What do you mean?
Remember the road?
Your Scarecrow, your dad is a very wise person.
Precisely. You see, if the master can learn to laugh and earn love in return before the last petal falls,
the spell will be broken.
Really? You think he's gonna make it?
We think so.
Yup, I think you're right.
I hope you're right.
What happened?
The gate is open!
Do you have to go?
Yeah.
Now no more arguing, okay?
Zorb.
We'll see.
And now I'm not going to say anything about what the contents of that meme were, because it was cursed. But
if you hear anything about Riku or the King, the Heartless,
I need
the
eye
organization,
bleach
anything
now.
at all, let us know. Okay, gotta go.
Holy shit, do I need eye bleach now? Oh, and we got our second spell. Wonderful.
Huh?
Remember, everybody, if you're getting stream lag, to refresh your page.
Hey, wait a minute. Is the ship moving all on its own?
Yup, looks like we're headed toward Hollow Bastion.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about this part. So we're going to probably be going a little longer than 30 more minutes.
I wonder what's up.
Oh, I know exactly what this is. This is more Winnie the Pooh. Speaking of, why must you make topical fucking memes?
Come on.
That's fair, Trube.
Well now, took your time, did you?
Oh, was it you who summoned us, Merlin?
Yes, yes. But it seems I used too much power in doing so, and those infernal Heartless. Oh.
So what's up?
Well, I happened to stumble across this in the Zero District.
Pooh's storybook.
That's right. I know you're a good friend of Winnie the Pooh, Sora. That's why I summoned you. And when I did, I was attacked by the Heartless. Of course, I fought back with some rather powerful magic, but then I began to fear the book would be damaged, so oh, now, just a moment. Leon and the others need to hear this, too. I'd better go find them. Be back in a jiffy.
I wonder how Pooh's doing.
Want to find out?
Yeah.
So we are not doing Winnie the Pooh right now. I was experiencing stream lag. So we're not going to do Winnie the Pooh right now. We are, but we're not at the same time. We're gonna do the one required level that we have to do now to progress the story.
Cover for me,
then,
okay?
and then after, we are going to do Pooh all in one go when I get all the pages.
I wonder if Pooh's home.
I see what you did there, Trube. Why might you be in trouble tomorrow?
Hey, Pooh Bear, how you doing? Finding enough honey lately?
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
I was just about to do my stoutness exercises. Would you like to join me, Sora?
Sure, I'm game. Huh?
I hope you are safe and okay when you take the bus tomorrow, Huffy.
Donald?
Alright, time to kick some heartless ass. Here we go.
Did you bring the book, Sora?
Hey!
Give that back!
Zorb, you are so nice.
Think it's okay?
Gorge, maybe you better go back and make sure Pooh's all right.
Yeah, no, that particular meme was
Well,
pretty
I
cursed.
guess we could explain.
Great.
Gosh. Oh, bother. I'm starting to feel rumbly in my tumbly. Ugh.
Pooh. Okay.
Yes, that is a quote from Pooh. Trube,
I'm so glad
you
you're
should
okay,
join
Pooh.
our Discord.
And I'm glad you came to visit. But you see, I was just about to begin my stoutness exercises. Perhaps we could visit a bit later.
Okay,
Somebody
I will indeed get a link for you.
Sure. So, how's Piglet these days?
I don't think I know anyone by that name. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, my stoutness exercises.
That'll also tell you every time I go live, Mauve, and a few other streamers.
Something very weird is happening here. Maybe I better go back and ask Merlin about this.
Yeah, he has no idea who Piglet is. check the rules and regulations and the announcement page for the thing. But for colors, we have a color bot that you can set your color with. Ask a mod. Welcome, thank you, Char, for being here. I'm glad you think my, I'm glad you think that my voice is great. Thank you for being here, Char, and I will see you the next time you get in. This whole time, like, this entire stream, you've been a VIP. I set that up yesterday. Thank you, Zorb. I will hydrate right now, as a matter of fact. No, thank you, Char. You're awesome. You're not an airhead. You are wonderful. You'll have to collect the torn pages and repair the book. Yep, well, we have to go back and get the pages again. Now we have to go see what Leon wants. Char's dope. Of course Char gets VIP. Alright, he's gonna give me more summons. I don't know who I'm getting first, though. Baseball charm! I can now summon Chicken Little. Alright, so we're gonna do this level. Coming in on the next track. Oh, goodness. Not quite yet. Alright, so, we've unlocked some new ships, but we're gonna stick with ours, PogChamp 420. We're probably gonna do this and get into, it is 11:30. I'm probably gonna do this and then we're gonna raid someone. I just have to pick who. If Mauve Dusk is still in the chat, this is the see what I said about character classes in Discord. I think it's an awesome idea too, but there are gonna be some changes in the Discord very soon, so it's not just gonna be my Discord anymore. It's going to be a group Discord, so I'll have to take that under advisement of the other 3 people that are part of my stream team. Alright, here we go! This is one of the harder levels. And now we get to fight the boat. It's time to lay the smite down on the boat. Huffy, we will be done in just a minute, I promise. If you can just hang in there with us for just a little while longer, we will be done in just a minute. It is thanks to Miss Huffy that I do not have horrible audio issues because Miss Huffy has generously allowed me to commandeer them and their headset to help me make sure that my audio is not absolute garbage. Oh shit! And we have died. So here's what we're gonna do. It's time to make the PogChamp 420 a little fucking stronger. Always listening. I know you are. Oh goodness. Can we make this X-Wing slightly more powerful? That is the question. We can. Ooh, you know what we could do instead of... Ooh, okay. Goodness, all the DACA. This has just got all the DACA. So we're gonna paint this real quick. We're gonna save it. And then we are going to save here and come back tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, we're gonna save here, come back tomorrow, and then we will but we will raid someone in the meantime. We're going to raid my friend Hobbs. He is currently playing Genshin Impact. He's one of my the few of my friends that are not playing Elden Ring right now. If you could let him know that this is a Paladin raid. We're gonna raid Hobbs now, and that's gonna be that. So y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank you for coming, and we will see you Tuesday.